The Galactic Empire had conquered 1,000 worlds and broken 1,000 rebellions. It had enslaved species, crushed civilizations, and called it peace. But on the outer edge of its vast domain, it made a mistake so monumental that even the stars would remember it with fear. On the mining colony of Virex 7, a child played. She was human. Her name was Arya, daughter of Dr. Marcus Aaron, a civilian scientist working under contract with the Empire. The colony was peaceful. Her laughter echoed through the alloy corridors and hydroponic gardens, a rare sound of innocence in a place shaped by exploitation. Then came the incident. Aboard Imperial Patrol Commander, a Zarnathi named Vrelak, found her near a restricted zone. Orders were clear, no trespassers. But this wasn't about rules. It was about dominance, about sending a message to the humans that they were tolerated, not welcomed. So he shot her. No warning, no trial, no mercy. She died in her father's arms. And the footage, captured by a passing drone, leaked. The Empire expected a protest, maybe a diplomatic scolding. What they got was Earth's silence. But it wasn't peace. It was the silence before thunder. 21 days later, a ship dropped out of FTL over Virex 7. It wasn't a fleet, just one vessel. Sleek, dark, jagged like a predator. No markings, no transponder codes. Just a single word on its hull, painted in Old Terran red. Retribution. The Imperial Orbital Command hailed it. No response. The planet's garrison readied shields. Too late. Retribution fired once. One beam. A silent, invisible thread of accelerated particles. The shield disintegrated. The command tower followed. In 3.2 seconds, the entire planetary defense network was ash. Then came the transmission. A woman's voice, calm as death. You took a child. We take your future. Across the galaxy, Earth's voice returned, not with diplomacy, but with war. Operation Eden's Wrath was unleashed. No declarations, no negotiations. Just precision strikes, orbital bombardments, AI-led infiltration of data networks, the assassination of key Imperial officers. Entire fleets vanished mid-jump, their FTL drives sabotaged by Earth's quantum virus AIs. Planets that once held Imperial outposts woke to find them reduced to craters. The Empire had always considered humans fragile, emotional, short-lived. But they forgot what humans become when they lose what they love. High Chancellor Korvax of the Empire stared at the reports in disbelief. One child, he growled. They're doing this over one child? General Zeth, his chief war tactician, looked up from the holo display. Not just a child, Chancellor. A human child. You don't understand what they're like. We've poked a predator that remembers its cub. Korvax spat in disgust. They're still a young species. Zeth shook his head. Young doesn't mean weak. On the human flagship Valhalla, orbiting the imperial capital world of Rudax Prime, Admiral Leona Hart gave the final order. This isn't conquest, she told her fleet. We're not here to rule. We're here to end the illusion that they can touch us without bleeding. The bombardment was surgical. Power grids disabled. Weapon silos melted. Every symbol of imperial pride, statues, palaces, fleets, turned to dust. But no civilians were harmed. That wasn't vengeance. That would have been mercy. Earth wanted the Empire to live and remember. Remember Arya. Survivors whispered stories across the stars. Of a planet that once bowed politely at the Council's meetings. Of a people who smiled and traded until someone crossed the line. And of the terrible, unstoppable force that awoke when they did. In the ruins of the Empire's throne hall, scorched and abandoned, a simple plaque had been welded into the metal floor. It read, "One child, one spark, one reckoning, never again." And beneath it, the sigil of Earth.